Hey guys, so this is just going to be like kind of a prelude video, just documenting more in depth what happened to Garrett and I yesterday when we went to Freetown State Forest, just on a general hike and just to see what we could see. I've never been on the trails in there on foot. I've taken my Jeep in there before, just driving around the main logging trails and that kind of thing, but I've been there many times. But every time that we stepped out of the vehicle and were walking around or anything like that, we would run across some kind of strange happenings in the area. At the time, I didn't really know about anything that had gone on there in the past, or that does still go on there. All I can really account to is what happened to me and what's happened to Garrett and I. So I've been there after dark before. Sun went down too quick, and I was still in there in the truck, and I've seen people walking around. There's faces, and you can kind of just, it was a little strange. So I got out of there because I was in fact alone. I was in my truck. I went out there for the day, just driving around, going exploring and going through the mud puddles, that kind of thing. And I was there with Garrett one time. We just went there to go play around in the puddles, and we got out of the trucks and we were just standing around talking. We heard a scream come from the forest, and I thought maybe it was a woman getting attacked, so we went to go investigate and see what we could do, see if there's anyone really there or if it was an animal. And as soon as we went to go and investigate, there was not a sound in the forest at all. There wasn't birds chirping, there wasn't twigs snapping, there wasn't anything. So we didn't know what it was, and just shrugged it off as some type of an animal noise. We went back yesterday, and this time we were on foot. We went hiking, and the whole way through it felt like you were being watched, and it felt like somebody else was there, even though there wasn't a sound in the woods, besides an airplane going over every now and then, or the wind. But even then it wasn't really that windy, so it was kind of strange. We ended up at the Sonnet Ledge, which is documented to be a pretty big hot spot for paranormal activity and that kind of thing. We went to the top of the ledge, we looked down, a really nice view up there from a nature perspective, but then we went to the bottom, and all told we ended back up there 3 or 4 times, even though we were taking separate trails and trying to make our way away from that place just to get to other places in Freetown. We kept ending up at the ledge. It was a little bit weird. And the very last time that we ended up at the ledge, I was just, we were walking around, and for some strange reason, all I could hear was whispering in my ears. Couldn't really figure out what the words were saying, but it sounded like whispering in the wind, but it was very close to me, which was a little strange. So we at that point, we then finally were able to leave that area, and we kept walking. And near where we parked, there was a little road that I didn't even notice beforehand, but we went down the road because I saw a structure. So we went into the structure, and I have footage of that. I don't have any footage of at the ledge. I did take pictures, but my video editor won't allow me to put the pictures in with this video. So I might post another video just showcasing the pictures that I took, because they're pretty nice pictures. It's a very nice view from atop the ledge. But at any rate, we walked down the road, and you'll see the footage of this later on in the video, but it turned out to be the site of the Wampanoag powwow. And there are trails coming in and out of that place. We didn't go down them, but we did find the water pump house. We found kind of like a pavilion, and we also found a circle meeting place with a fireplace in the middle. And I also show in another video that I'm going to upload in this, there was some sort of like what looked like an oven or a kiln. It had rebar inside of it, but it was very, very old. I'm not quite sure what that is or what it was, but according to some online documents, the area has been known to harbor remains of Native Americans. While we were in the area, we did hear again the same screeching kind of howl sound that we heard over a year ago. And as it happens, we were literally less than 500 feet from the place that we initially heard it. We were in a parking lot, and we heard the screech or scream, howl, whatever you want to call it, deeper into the forest towards the area that we ended up in yesterday. And then we heard the same howl again. And again, we didn't see any animals. The only animal that I did come across was a bird that had flown through the sky, like a seagull or something, but we didn't see any other animals at all. Didn't hear any other animals. All we heard was some cracking twigs, twigs that were broken rather loudly, so something bigger must have been back there. Maybe, I mean, there was evidence of deer, evidence of duck, that kind of thing, but we did go down some unmarked, unnamed trails that are not on the map at all, and we made those out to be maybe hunting trails or something like that, but I'm not really sure where it was that we did end up. All I do know is that we did find some areas that were not on the map, so enjoy the footage. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Thank you. Alright, we went back into the trail here. This is what we found. A little run around here. Fire pit in the middle. I don't know what this is, so I'm going to show you. Come along with me. Looks like this could have been a kiln, some sort of a fireplace, possibly a tomb. I really don't know, but this place is giving me the creeps. Hey everybody, this is Route Boot 22 here with G Skids. We're going exploring the Freetown State Forest in a Sonnet, Mass today. We just looked down this creepy looking road and we found a couple shacks and a shelter. Looks to be like it could be the site for the powwows, but we're not sure. There's a sign here, it says the Sonnet Band. I've seen a lot of weird stuff here today. Went to the ledge and we ended up back at the ledge 3 or 4 times, taking completely separate trails. And there's also the trails coming out of this place, and some sort of a shield here with 3 posts behind it. I'm not sure what this is, and to be truthful, I don't even know where we are, so it's a little bit strange. I'm gonna go check it out.